Hey everybody, it's your boy on Whole Lot of Sports. It's Daniel, your favorite co-host, featuring
Alex.
and
Oliver.
so today for you guys we got some trade talk here. You guys know the NBA is hot right now. We're gonna start with the KD,
Hey,
Clay. We're
Clay,
starting off with
Clay.
Clay.
right? Well, hey, I'm gonna throw. Hey Alex, since you're my co-host, we have our guest Oliver here. I want to throw it to Oliver right now, man.
Let's give it to
Oliver, what you think
Oliver.
about this?
You got the floor.
What about all
Clay.
the free agents and shit? Oh, Clay.
Clay and
Clay.
KD, Clay and KD.
No, just Clay right now. We're starting off with Clay.
Well, just if
Okay,
we're gonna
sorry,
start off
sorry.
with Clay, I mean, what much can I say, bro? Like, he's one of the best shooters, but it's his contract year too. So I mean, he could be leaving Golden State in the offseason.
Yeah,
What you guys
definitely.
think?
Definitely.
I
I mean,
agree.
he obviously
I
has to play out of his mind right now. He's trying to get that money, trying to produce as much as he can, It's obviously, like you said, it's his contract year. He's trying to show their teams, like, hey, see how much I could do. Let's see what you can offer me. What do you got, Daniel?
see, but this is what I think though. Like, because I know Clay will leave, and then obviously we've had like the KD talks, like KD's gonna leave, whatever, whatever. But what I think is that since Clay's been there the longest, I think he deserves the max. I think KD should take a pay cut. I don't know, because KD is a more impactful player. I just think Clay's more consistent, so I think he deserves a max. And I'd hate to see Clay leave Golden State when he started there, and KD's a snake. He went there, he joined the super team. I would just hate to see Clay leave.
Yeah, I think I agree with that shit too. That if I'm the Warriors, I'd rather play. I'd rather pay Clay over KD because KD's gonna get money. He already got his ring, so he's chilling now. But I think they should definitely keep Clay because Curry can't guard shit, right? And so they always have Clay on the best player. So I mean, if they lose Clay, they only have Draymond. You feel me? Like for defense, and then they're kind of
Mm-hmm.
fucked. So
Hmm.
I'd definitely rather keep Clay over KD for sure.
That's facts.
Yeah,
If I'm the Warriors, but if it was from
100% too,
another team,
yeah.
Okay, and then another thing you have to factor into it is that if KD leaves, he won't be a threat to Golden State because it's not like he's going to go to the Lakers. He after these recent trades with Tobias Harris and the Clippers, he's definitely not going to go to the Clippers. He has nobody to help him. Like he's definitely going to go to the East. Like there's not it's not even going to be competition for the Warriors. So if
Especially
I'd
now.
rather exactly I'd rather pay Clay.
Especially now with the Knicks after that trade, 72
Mhm.
million in cap space. They got enough for two max contracts. So you never
Mhm.
know. You never know what could
Mhm.
happen.
but
So
I feel like they're only gonna get players if like one commits. If one player commits, then another one will come.
definitely.
Because I'm pretty sure when they had Chris Stapps, they definitely had the selling point like, oh, you can play with Chris Stapps. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
And
Exactly.
now like
Now they
it's
don't
gonna
really
be
have
harder.
anybody.
It's gonna be harder for them to convince someone to move up
Mhm.
to New York. But moving on now to another huge topic in the NBA, KD, same thing, free agency. Where's he gonna go? Like we just said, well, where do we think KD's gonna end up?
See, but like this is a hard one because like there's been sources saying that if they win, he'll leave, but I don't really see that happening. I feel like if they win, like why leave something so good? Like I mean, he did, give a 3-1 lead to the Warriors. He left Westbrook back in OKC, but like if I'm KD, like why would I leave this situation? Like everybody's competing to beat Golden State. Like why would you leave Golden State knowing that you guys could go off on another like 3-year run?
Money,
Yeah,
That's
money,
true.
definitely.
definitely money.
So you
KD
so,
definitely wants that bag.
so what I'm hearing is you guys think KD rather chase a bag than like cement his goatness with rings?
I
He
feel
already
like
has
I feel like
what,
it's
two
both
rings?
too. Maybe he's gonna go to a team, maybe try and take them somewhere. Maybe that to further elevate his GOAT status, get the bag, and try and take a team as far as he can to prove that I don't need to be on a team full of all stars. Like I could still do this by myself.
I think he'll definitely do that because he obviously cares about what people think about him. Because
Mhm.
he'd be replying to like people's comments and shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
KD burner accounts.
KD burner account, bro. He stays like he gets like salty. So I'm pretty sure that people saying that his rings are meaningless kind of wants him to go to
hmm
another team and win a ring. So I don't see him staying with Golden State anymore.
I agree with that. Yep. Trying to
Topic,
prove
hot
that.
topic.
Because
Trying to
honestly,
prove the
the Big
rings. Yeah.
Five is gonna be a Big Three next year. There's no way they're gonna
Definitely.
keep four.
Okay.
Someone's gonna leave.
Okay.
Someone's gonna leave.
Okay, I
It's
see. I see.
it's but I definitely if I have another team, I think KD goes to the Knicks. That's my number one choice.
I
Mm-hmm.
agree.
Um, I have like the Clippers and the Lakers there. Because they each have room for a max contract.
Mm-hmm. I agree with Knicks. I agree the Knicks is number one. Moving on to probably the biggest story in the NBA right now, Anthony Davis. Is he going to get traded? Is he going to hold out the season with New Orleans? We never know.
I mean,
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I think the Pelicans are still dumb for not taking the Lakers trade. If I'm
Oh
Pelicans,
my!
That
I mean, if I'm
huge
Pelicans,
package
You
they
guys,
I'm
dealt.
taking that shit.
you guys
Like,
do not want me to get on this, man. I'm just saying, man. I mean, me and Oliver being Lakers fans, we really don't want to see Kuz, Zoe, Ingram, Zubac, Rondo, Lance Stevenson, and 3 first-round picks go for one player. And who's the other one? Who's the other one?
Solomon Hill?
Hill.
They
Yes,
wanted
Hill.
AD and Solomon Hill?
They want the Pelicans really want literally the whole bench, half the crowd, $10 billion, Magic Johnson's left finger, LeBron James, half the Celtics organization, and then some. And like I just like bro, like relax. It's literally AD. They like we're not talking about Michael Jordan here. We're not talking about like you guys. It's Anthony Davis. You guys act like you guys they act like he's gonna take them to a championship by himself.
I agree with that one right there. But like, also the other thing too that I was also thinking about is that Lonzo wouldn't even want to play there, so he would be traded right away.
Oh yeah.
Wanted to play in Phoenix. They said
Mhm.
if it wasn't LA, it has to be
It's
Phoenix.
a bullshit ass reason though, because LeVar is like, oh, he wants him to play where there's a established point guard, where there's none. But I mean, bro, Lonzo would start over everybody, and Drew Holiday plays a shooting guard.
Yeah,
It'd
definitely.
be dumb as fuck. Anyways, I guess I can kind of see because he's like one of the main players in that trade, and he doesn't even want to play there. So it makes sense that they want all those picks, but at the same time, they're asking for way too much, and they're not gonna get a better offer than that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's honestly why they leaked the information of the package they got. They want to see if there's any other teams that could top that offer. They wanted to see if anyone could match it, at least match it. They really the Pelicans are really just being petty right now. They're holding back Anthony Davis and like, no, you can't have him unless you give me this, this, and this. They're being really petty with Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but I mean, from the Pelicans side of view, they do want to wait for the summer because like the Celtics, they do have they do have young players, and if Kyrie does stay, and I'm the Pels, I do want Jason Tatum, I do want Jaylen Brown, and maybe I'll take Rozier, but honestly, I don't see that happening. I don't see the Celtics giving up Jason Tatum, and I feel like that's one of the key players that the Pelicans want.
I think especially because with how Kyrie's been with lately with the media, asking, "Oh, Kyrie, are you going to re-sign with Celtics?" and saying he doesn't owe them shit. So that
quote unquote, quote unquote, he doesn't owe anybody shit.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's kind of throwing AD off. Like, oh, he's not even sure if he's going to re-sign. So why would I want to be over there for half a season, not even re-sign either? So there's no point. So I agree.
I agree with that one.
I mean, another thing about the Pelicans is that they were quoted on saying that one of the key pieces that they want is Lonzo Ball in the Laker trade, but then Ball comes out saying that if they trade him to the Pelicans, that he's not going to stay. He's going to demand a trade, and they still said, well, that's one of the key pieces that they want. So I don't really see the Pelicans really. Like I see you want to take them away from the Lakers because you're petty that Anthony Davis requested a trade and it has to be the Lakers, or not necessarily the Lakers, but I mean I could see them wanting to take Lonzo Ball away, but I just don't see the point if he's not going to stay.
Exactly. Yep. Now moving on, another recent trade, something big just happened. We've got Porzingis down to Dallas from New York, forming the new Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki kind of duo with Luka. So, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
Hey, go first, brother.
I mean, it was a good trade for the Knicks because they're tanking, and Kristaps wants to be in a winning environment. And then honestly, like it works out for Kristaps. Like you have Luka Doncic, the next up and coming big thing in the NBA. I mean, I kind of wanted DeAndre Jordan to stay there. It would be nice to have DeAndre Jordan, Kristaps, and Luka.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for the Knicks, I mean they're tanking, and then they got 2 max spots. if they do pick up Zion Williamson and then they do end up getting KD, potentially Kyrie, that would be nice for the Knicks.
Especially with young Dennis Smith Jr. Still, it's his second year. He's still developing. Now he has to get used to that system up there in New York. He's up there now with Wes Matthews, and DeAndre Jordan. So still got to get all that chemistry issues. Gotta get all that dealt with. And then now they got the potential for Kyrie, KD, now maybe even Jimmy Butler, too, who's also on a contract year.
I don't think Jimmy Butler would leave the Sixers, bro. I don't see it.
Yeah, I agree too. I agree.
I think it'd be a bad move on his part.
I think they're gonna stay together. That big five right there. Because all they got to do is really pay Tobias, because Jimmy Butler has a player option, I think. All they got to do is just try to keep Tobias. That team's gonna be good. The Sixers team is gonna be good.
I feel like if Ben Simmons can find his shot and just become a little bit more aggressive on the dribble and just attack the rim all the time, then they'll be scary. They'll be a scary team to play.
And especially now with acquiring Tobias Harris, who was this season has been one of my favorite players to watch, especially after watching before the season, watching his workouts, and his dribbles, all his practicing and everything. I knew this guy was gonna be a walking bucket, and that whole trade with the Clippers, man, they kind of gutted a pretty good amount of their good players. They got rid of Boban, 7-foot center, and probably their best player on the team, and now looks like the Clippers are gonna start tanking, and they kind of lost some of their free agent, influence with Kawhi, AD, Kyrie, and all of them now. And now he's with the 76ers. They now have a shooter now, and they've kind of got a new good team in the East. What do you guys think about that?
I think their team got a lot better. The only thing though is that they just still have to get past the Celtics, the Raptors, and the Bucks.
Definitely.
The three teams they really got to watch out. Other than that, every team in the East right now is eh. I had the Pacers up there, bro, as a really good team. But losing Oladipo also hurts.
Yeah, that's good.
But I definitely think since Oladipo's hurt, I think the Sixers are third in my list, because I have the Bucks, then the Raptors, and then the Sixers for the East.
I agree.
And I have the Celtics last, because I just don't think they're as good as they should be.
Yeah, but being a Celtics fan, I know, you could tell the chemistry issues still almost halfway through the season. Still, and then Gordon Hayward, one game he's going off for 20, the next game he's 1 for 5 in the whole game. So they're still trying to figure out everything, who goes where and what goes what.
I feel like that's the Sixers mentality, that they have a win now mentality, that they want to get to the championship right now. If they can get their chemistry going before the Celtics do, then they'll be a scary team. Because right now, I don't think Kyrie's helping the Celtics with that chemistry and that bond.
Especially with that. I think Tobias Harris really is he's that one player that's going to push him to that next level. And I hate to say this as a Celtics fan, but I really don't see us going that far. I see the Sixers going farther, to be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Sixers definitely, bro. I definitely see them going really far now. Especially adding Tobias. And they only gave up a bunch of role players, bro.
Yep.
That was a good action.
They kept that same starting lineup. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, when they traded Tobias, when I just seen that, I thought they traded Jimmy Butler. I was like, oh shit. What? They made a starting 5 that's pretty lit.
Yeah, well, that's gonna conclude this little quick episode of our little NBA talking about free agents, trades, and all that, and see what's gonna happen in the future. Anything you guys want to say?
Just Magic Johnson, don't offer anything else, because honestly, you're gonna be having your starting 5 is gonna be AD, LeBron, the janitor, the jumbotron manager, and the snack shack assistant, bro. Because honestly, you're literally giving the whole house and some just for one player, and you guys aren't going to win anything this year. So
yeah, and that's another thing too. I agree. I completely agree with that, because it's bullshit. We're not beating the Warriors this year. They're getting a free chip. Honestly, they're going to get a free championship.
Exactly.
So there's no point of trying to do that this year. See, the only risk with not trading for AD though, because it could be the same thing as Paul George. That's the only risk. So I mean,
they don't want him to get angry. They don't want him to get uncomfortable and just hate it there.
Yeah, But I
Exactly.
mean, I think, like I said, like I definitely think the Lakers should definitely wait till the offseason, get sign a
Hmm.
one of the stars, and then trade the young talent for a fucking superstar. Big three, boom.
Another thing about that is that if the Celtics chicken out because Kyrie's not going to stay and they don't want to trade their key players, then the Lakers like they can't. Who else is going to give them a better package? The Lakers are going to be able to take some of those pieces out, and the Pelicans are going to stop to take it.
Yeah, they're gonna
Because
have no other option because
then
there's
he's gonna
really
walk for free,
yeah.
Exactly.
and then no team is gonna want to sign him because he doesn't want to. He's gonna be a rental. You know what I mean?
And then
Hundred
2020
percent.
and then
All the
2020
Lakers
that
would have to do is just give like Kuzma and Ingram and like a
Exactly.
Mhm.
first round pick. That's all you get.
I mean, I think I would keep Kuz, but
You trade Lonzo.
no, I'd keep Kuz and Lonzo. But I'm making them take Ingram, Zubac, and Hart easy.
Hmm. I don't know, dude. Ingram's been playing pretty good lately, though.
It's true.
Okay, well, that's
Okay, we'll
gonna
finish that.
that's gonna conclude this
Time for-
episode of
Time for
WLS podcast
time for the
episode 2.
time for the outro.
Wait,
Outro.
do we have an outro?
All right, guys. Welcome to whole lot of sports. Next episode is going to be trade talks after the trade deadline. See what other blockbuster trades happen. Thank you guys for coming, and that's it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Subscribe.